Squid Game, the challenge season 2 is over, and one of these players gotta catch me outside. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, it's Nate. Welcome back to my little corner of YouTube. This video will contain spoilers for Squid Game, the challenge season 2, the finale. So if you haven't seen it yet and you do not know who the winner is, save this video and come back after you do. You are about to hear my thoughts on the finale, but of course I want to hear yours, so feel free to drop your thoughts below if you do want to participate in the conversation, and give this video a like and a hype before you go. Now we're gonna be here for a good time and not a long time. This finale was only 45 minutes, which I thought was really short until I watched it and I realized there was a whole lot of fuckery going on. I need Trinity to come to the front of the class real quick. What the hell was that stunt you pulled on this finale? If you are just watching recaps and not the actual show, they played a game at the Final Five dinner.
In front of you are 5 coins. The first player must conceal the black coin and a gold coin in their hands, and offer them to the next player until everyone has guessed once. The player left with a black coin at the end of the game will be eliminated.
Trinity decides that he should throw the entire game, and he self-eliminates by keeping the black coin.
I'm doing this because I love each one of your stories, and I rather one of you guys win it instead of me.
Now, during the dinner, 183 was building his villain origin story, claiming that he grew up like B-Rabbit.
I mean, I worked on assembly lines in Detroit, like 8 Mile, like Eminem.
In his confessional, he says that he's always been determined to make enough money or to have enough money to be comfortable in life. And I don't fault him for that. Everybody wants that. I too want that.
I was always determined to have a comfortable life.
But that brings me to last week's video where I said he's gluttonous. He won 6.5 million. So when everything, I don't know how much they take in tax, a shit ton. They take a lot in taxes, okay? But whatever, they took $1 million in taxes just to say that. That means he still walked away with $5 million. That's not enough for you to be comfortable in life? And so when I hear him say, I just wanted to be comfortable, no, you're greedy. You're already comfortable at this point in your life. Now you're just being greedy. And just to expand on this, that is why a player like 183 is so frustrating. Because when you look at a player like Trinity, who kept saying, it's okay, you know, it's just money. Me and my family are healthy for the most part. We have food, we're good. He played a very selfless game. And when you juxtapose that with someone like 183, who has played a very selfish game, that's why it's so frustrating, because those two people get to play in this game together and have the same opportunity to win the money. And I saw a few comments disagreeing with me on that. Y'all know I don't mind when y'all disagree, right? The entire point of my channel is for discourse. That being said, keep it cute, because I'll send you to Block City real quick and then you're going to be arguing with the void. In a turn of events, I literally never saw this coming. Red light, green light is the last game that they play. Now, at first I was like, this is a little bit too easy for a final game. Who's not going to be able to pass red light, green light? But then they add a twist to it. The thing about this being a final game is that it's very clear who is closest to that finish line. Last season, I believe that it came down to a final 2. In the game that they played, I don't remember what it was exactly, but the game that they played was very much a game of a little bit of strategy, but also a game of chance. It was kind of like a guessing game. So you didn't know until the person won that they were going to win. This game, it is out in the open. You see exactly who's about to cross that line, who's out ahead and all that. So it does add to the pressure. I see why they did that. And also they're racing against time now because you can see the other person getting closer. It's also kind of crazy seeing only 4 people play red light, green light, because both in the Squid Game series and in Squid Game, the challenge season 1, they started the show with red light, green light. And so it was 456 players. Seeing 4 people is kind of daunting for me. It's so scarce and the room is so big. So I can only imagine how they felt. But don't worry, we didn't see 4 people for long, because 017 gets out damn near immediately. And luckily, 183 was out immediately after that. It's a good day in the neighborhood, y'all. And I just want to reiterate, no one's mad that this man is a millionaire. I'm mad that he's a millionaire and playing this game. Just so we're clear. And what a whirlwind it is when we're left with the final 2. 302 and 072. 302. I don't know if she twisted her ankle or sprained her ankle or something, but ultimately that's what gets her out the game. And she was so damn, I mean, they were neck and neck, and she was literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from the finish line. She could have won.
I felt a pop.
gonna lie, that's something that would happen to me. I have injuries on both of my ankles. One of them, my little sister fell on me when I took her roller skating for the first time, and she was falling and I broke her fall because I didn't want her to fall. And she fell literally directly on my ankle. And so that one a little finicky. That's the left one. Then the right ankle, the most embarrassing way you could ever hurt your ankle. I literally like skipped in my house. I was just like, you know, taking a little skip from my bedroom to my bathroom, which was connected to the bedroom, so this is not that far. Took a little skip into the bathroom or into the bedroom and twisted my ankle. And that ankle, to this day, it'll just start hurting out of nowhere. To this day. So ankle injuries are no joke. I understand why she couldn't take any more steps, whether it was sprained or bruised or pulled or whatever happened. That pain is real. It just sucks that it picked that moment to happen. I would have dragged myself across that finish line. And I feel her. She's saying she'll never really know. Like, she'll never really know if she could have won because basically she didn't get the opportunity.
It's gonna haunt me forever. For the rest of my life, I'll never know if I could have won.
Now, Perla wins, and like I said, I wasn't necessarily rah-rahing for her because I didn't really feel like I had a connection with her. That being said, I'm happy that someone who deserved to win actually won. I hope that she is using and used the money wisely because if you know, you know, people who win the lottery tend to blow through their money and then they either have to go bankrupt or crazy. Like, if you never looked into things that happen to people who come into a lot of money randomly, look into it. It's kind of weird how many people who win the lottery end up broke. So I hope that she has made smart financial decisions and that she's living her best life with her family. She deserves it. And with that, we know that season 3 is coming. So y'all go apply. And if y'all apply and y'all get in, let me know because I definitely want to know who I'm rooting for. And that's it and that's all. It's been great spending this season with y'all. This is my last video going up before Vlogmas. Yeah, I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. I'm taking me a little break. Well, it's not. I'm taking me an upload break, but I'm really about to be working on Vlogmas. So I'm going to be in the trenches, the Vlogmas trenches. And I'll see y'all next month for that. Bye.
This is not a test.